Hello students, let us learn today's topic, that is problems related on molarity, molality, mole fraction and normality. Yes, let us check. A solution is prepared by adding 2 grams of substance A to 18 grams of water. Calculate the mass percentage of solute. Okay. In this question, they mentioned 2 grams of substance adding to 18 grams of water. So 2 grams is a solute, 18 grams of a solvent. So both combined together, you will get a solution. So let us find out the total mass of the solution. Total mass of the solution. How much? 2 grams plus 18 gram of water. So you will get 20 gram of the solution. Okay, now calculate the mass percentage of solute. So mass percentage of solute. So given mass divided by total mass of the solution. Given mass of the solute. I hope you got a clear idea. Given mass of the solute divided by total mass of the solution into mass percentage 100. I hope now you got a clear idea. I think now itself you got the answer. So 2 by 20 into 100. So you will get the 10 percentage. So mass percentage of solute, it is 10 percentage. I hope you got a clear idea. Yes, let us check another question. Calculate the molarity of sodium hydroxide in the solution prepared by dissolving its 4 gram in enough water to form 250 ml of the solution. This is so simple. Let us check the formula. What is the formula of molarity? Molarity equal to number of moles. Number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Okay, now number of moles, what it is? Given mass by molecular mass, right? Molecular mass. So let us check in this way. WB by MB into 1000 by WA. So here WB, what it is? WB here given mass. So given mass what it is? 4 grams, right? 4 divided by molecular mass of sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide only. So 40 into 1000 divided by WA, 250 ml. So automatically you will get what it is, 0.4 m molarity, it is capital M denoted. Hope you got a very clear idea about that molarity related problems. Yes, in another video also I have given the full clarity about that molarity. Yes, let us check some other important questions. Now let us check another question. A solution of oxalic acid COOH single bond COOH to H2O prepared by dissolving 0.63 gram of the acid in 250 centimeter cube of the solution. Calculate the molarity and the normality. First, let us think the molarity. How to calculate? You know very well molarity. What it is? Number of moles of solute by volume of solution in liter. So let us go in this way. WB by MB into 1000 by WA. So WB, what it is? 0.63 gram, right? And MB it is oxalic acid, 126 gram per mole. And WA, what it has mentioned? WA here 250, what it is? Centimeter cube. Okay, now let us apply all the values here. 0.63 divided by 126 into 1000 divided by 250. So you will get the answer 0.02 m. Yes. Now this is the molarity, you know very well. Now I would like to introduce the normality, how to calculate the normality. Normality, it is very simple, you know. Normality is equal to gram equivalent of the solute divided by volume of the solution in liter. Gram equivalent weight, already we have gone through what it is, equivalent weight, that one video, please check it. So gram equivalent of the solute divided by volume of the solution in liter. So gram equivalent of the solute, how to calculate it? Molecular weight, that is given of that substance, molecular weight divided by basicity. Basicity means number of H plus ion present in the molecule. So let us identify the equivalent weight of oxalic acid. Equivalent weight of oxalic acid equal to oxalic acid. So here molecular weight by basicity. So molecular weight by basicity, what it is? 126. It is a molecular weight of oxalic acid divided by basicity, number of H plus ions. So that means it is 2. So equivalent weight of oxalic acid, it is 63. And there is no unit for equivalent weight. Please note down. Okay, now come to this point. Normality. So normality, what is the formula? Normality equal to gram equivalent of the solute divided by volume of solution in liter. So gram equivalent weight of a solute. Okay, so normality N equal to 0.63. That is a given mass divided by what it is, gram equivalent weight of oxalic acid 63 into 1000 divided by 250 given volume. Okay, now what is the answer you are getting? 0.04 N. N, it is the normality. Hope you got a clear idea how to calculate the normality related sums. Yes, let us go for another important question. The next question, commercially available concentrated HCl contain 38 percentage of HCl by mass. What is the molarity of the solution? The density is 1.19 gram centimeter minus 3. What is the volume of concentrated HCl is required to make 1 liter of 0.1 m HCl? So in this two question, they have provided the percentage by mass of HCl. So that means what are the points we have to find out means given mass. See in this 38 percentage, 38 percentage by mass of HCl means what it is, 38 gram of HCl in 100 grams of solution, right? So that means here they have provided the density. That means we have to find out the volume. That is what the second question it has mentioned. What is the volume? Yes. Now we got a clear idea. So volume of 100 gram of solution equal to mass by density. Okay, so density equal to mass by volume. So volume we required, right? So mass by density. Mass what it is? 38 gram. And density they have provided 1.19 gram centimeter minus 3. So you will get the answer 84.03 centimeter cube. That means here volume of the solution, you got it. Yes. Now let us go and identify the molarity of the solution. So molarity is equal to what it is? Molarity equal to number of moles. Number of moles of solute divided by volume of the solution in liter. Okay, number of moles of solute. So number of moles of solute, what it is? 38 gram divided by mass of molecular mass of HCl, it is 36. Okay, let us write it here. 38 gram, that is mass, given mass, and molecular mass what it is? 36.5 into volume of solution in liter 1000 divided by volume of solution, just now we got it 84.03. So what is the answer you will get it? You will get 12.38 molarity, capital M. Okay, now let us identify another question what it is. What is the volume of HCl is required to make 1 liter of 0.1 m HCl? Okay, now here volume we have to find out. So for this, generally comparing for that, this is the first question. Now second question, what is the volume of HCl is required? So that means we have to follow the formula M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. This formula only we have to follow. Suppose if you are getting such kind of question, what is the volume of HCl is required to make 1 liter of 0.1 m HCl? So the first M1 what it is? 12.38 M1. V1 actually what is the volume? That is only that V1. So V1 we have to find out equal to M2. Here already they have provided what it is 1 liter and 0.1 m. So that means that is M2. So that is 0.1 and V2 it is 1 liter. So V1 only we have to find out. So V1 equal to M2 into V2 divided by M1. So here volume of the solution only we have to find out. So volume of the solution, that is what the question, right? So volume of the solution V1 equal to, let us apply the value. What are the things? M2 it is, here I just mentioned here 0.1 into 1000, that is liter, no? So I just mentioned ml, 1000 ml divided by 12.38. So what is the answer you will get it? You will get 8.01 centimeter cube. So that means here volume of the solution, that is what centimeter cube. Yes, I hope you got a clear idea how to analyze this question when you are getting such kind of question. See, first and foremost, a percentage if they have provided, you can convert it into mass in what it is 100 grams of the solution. Okay, another point, molarity. So molarity, for that what we required according to that, so molarity equal to number of moles of solute by volume of solution in liter. So in that way you are providing. Another one, it is comparison, comparing like before and diluted after. So such kind of question you have to use this formula, that is M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2, right? So this is the first one, and then that is the second one. So first one, what we received here, this point, it is a molarity of 1, and in that you are diluting, adding 1 liter. So that means, oh, so what is the molarities? That is that one. I hope you got a clear idea about this question. Okay, come on, let us go and analyze some other important questions. The next question, how many grams of NaOH should be dissolved to make 100 centimeter cube of 0.15 m NaOH? Okay, this is very simple. Actually, here they did not provide that given mass. They have provided that molarity. We have to find out that given mass. Yes, now number of moles mainly we have to find out. Okay, now let us identify the general formula. Capital M, molarity is equal to number of moles of solute. Moles of solute divided by volume, volume of solution in liter. Yes. Now, here, number of moles we have to find out now. Let us check the number of moles. Here, 1000 ml of NaOH contains 0.15 m of NaOH, equal to how many moles will be available, means 0.15 moles only available. Yes. Now that means therefore 100 ml, that is 100 centimeter cube, no, 100 ml of NaOH. NaOH contains how much will be available? That is the question. Yes, cross multiplication. So that means here what you will get it, here 0.15 into 100. See, this is 100 and 0.15, and here what it is, 1000 divided by 1000. So what is the answer you will get it? Sir, it is 0.015 moles. Right. Okay, number of moles we found it in 100 centimeter cube. Now we have to find out the given mass. So number of moles equal to given mass by molecular mass. Molecular mass. So that means given mass, let us take it out because that only we have to identify. So given mass equal to number of moles into molecular mass. So number of moles into molecular mass. So here number of moles, just now we found out what it is, 0.015 into molecular mass of NaOH, what it is, NaOH, it's 40 gram per mole, right? So here 40. So what is the answer you will get it? 0.6 gram. I hope you got a clear idea for this question how to identify. First and foremost, from that basic idea, general formula, we are going what it is, molarity is equal to number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. In that 1000 ml contains this much molarity. So that is equal to the same molarity, that is 0.15 moles only. So that is a general idea to get that trick. Okay. Now next one, 1000 ml contains this much, means therefore 100 ml contains how much? So cross multiplication, you got the answer. So cross multiplication, number of moles, you got it. So number of moles equal to given mass by molecular mass. Given mass, we just bring it out, so that means number of moles into molecular mass. So your answer it is that one. I hope you got a clear idea how to analyze. Suppose if you are getting such kind of question. Yes. The next question, it's very simple. Calculate the molarity and normality of the solution obtained by mixing 100 ml of 0.2 m H2SO4 with 50 ml of 0.1 m HCl. How to calculate it? First and foremost, we can identify the normality, then we can go for the molarity. So normality equal to molarity into valency factor. Molarity into valency factor. Right. Okay. Now valency factor. Let us identify valency factor. Molarity already they have given. Okay. So valency factor of H2SO4. So what is it valency factor of H2SO4? It's 2. So molarity, what is it H2SO4 molarity? 0.2 into 2 equal to 0.4. Right. Okay, now the same way, the next one, what it is? HCl. Valency factor of HCl. It's 0.1. They have given that molarity into HCl only 1. Right. So this is 0.1. So let us go and identify the normality. How to identify the normality by mixing? Let us keep this is N1 and this is N2. Okay, so for comparison way, let us use this formula N1 V1 plus N2 V2 equal to N3 V1 plus V2. Right. Okay. Now N1, what it is? This one. N2, we can take this one. And here V1, what is it V1? V1 equal to 100 ml. And V2 equal to what it is? 50 ml. Right. Okay. Now let us apply the value with this formula. N1 is what it is? 0.4 into V1 what it is? 100 plus N2 what it is? 0.1 into V2 it is 50 equal to N3. It is 100 plus 50 V1 plus V2. So V1 plus V2 it is 150, right? So 100 plus 50. V1 plus V2, no. Okay, now let us go for that. This is 40 plus this is what it is 5 equal to N3 into 150. So N3 we bring it this side. N3 equal to 45 divided by 150. So you will get 0.3 N. N3 only now. So normality of this mixing 100 ml of 0.2 m H2SO4 with 50 ml of 0.1 m HCl. So what is the normality? You are getting the answer 0.3. Now another one more we have to find out what it is. That is the molarity. So what formula can we use? That is also very simple. Here also the two comparison is there now. So let us go for this formula. M1 V1 plus M2 V2 equal to M3 V1 plus V2. Value, this is M1, it is 0.2 into volume 100 plus here what it is M2 0.1 into volume 50 equal to M3 into 100 plus 50 V1 plus V2, right? So 100 plus 50 150. So M3 equal to, just will go in that way, 0.2 into 100 plus 0.1 into 50 divided by 150. So what is the answer? You will get it 0.167 molarity. You will get it because this is M3. Hope you got a clear idea how to calculate. Suppose if they are giving comparison way mixing, like how can you calculate? I hope you got a clear idea. Okay, the same question, something different question. Let us go in the same method. Yes, let us go for the second question. 100 ml of 0.2 NH2SO4 with 50 ml of 0.1 NHCl. What is the difference between these two? Here 0.2 m, that is molarity, and 0.1 m, that is also molarity. Now this is based on that molarity, but here based on the normality, 0.2 NH2SO4, 50 ml of 0.1 NHCl. How to calculate it? This is very simple. Now 0.2 NH2SO4 means you will get what it is, 0.1 mH2SO4. See, normality is equal to what it is, molarity into valency factor. So valency factor of hydrogen, it is 2. So that is what it is. We got it here for this answer. 0.2 into 2, that is 0.4. We got it right. Same here, 0.2 NH2SO4. Naturally, you will get 0.1 mH2SO4. The same way, 0.1 here, 0.1 NHCl. HCl valency factor, it is 1 only. So 0.1 mHCl. Okay, now let us go for the term. Molarity point. Here molarity, right? So molarity M1 V1 plus M2 V2 equal to M3 V1 plus V2. V3 also we can write V3 equal to V1 plus V2. That's all. Okay, now let us go and identify M1. What is it? 0.1 into V1. What it is? 100 ml plus M2. It's 0.1 into V2. It is 50 equal to M3. What it is? V1 100 plus V2 50. Same. Only thing N, it does vary. That's what I said. Same question, something different. Okay. Now let us go for that M3 equal to what it is, 0.1 into 100 plus 0.1 into 50 divided by 150 equal to, what is the answer? You will get it. You will get 15 by 150. So you will get what it is, 0.1 m molarity. Right. Now let us go for that normality. Normality also, it's very simple. Let us check the same way. N1 into V1 plus N2 into V2 equal to N3 V1 plus V2. Right. Okay, N1 already they have given that N1, N2 only. Okay, directly we can apply. So N3 equal to what it is, 0.2 into V1, what it is, 100 ml plus N2 0.1 into 50 ml divided by, yeah, here it's a, yeah, N3, I just bring it here. So 100 plus 50, 150. So what is the answer? You will get it here. 0.2 is here, but here 0.1. So answer will be vary, right? So 25 divided by 150. Please check your answer. So the normality will be 0.167 N. See, please note down. Capital N is the normality.